they've had a bit of a trend in the first two events of this season where they've gone quite poorly on day one, and then they had a big resurgence day two and made the final.
I think one is that maybe they're a little bit conservative, only because it's like you kind of want to survive day one to thrive on day two.
Okay.
And when I mean survive, it means like kind of see how the fleet is doing. You kind of learn how people are willing to play this game, especially in a place like Fremantle with the waves, or Auckland with such a tight race course. So I think maybe they step back a little bit and then they learn how to play the game, and that's how they pounce. That's the theory.
I'm sharing a bit of inside info here, but after the racing, I actually spoke to Emirates GBR, and their internal comms was just make it to Sydney for today because of how crazy the conditions were in split race, and they're just like, just make it to Sydney. And obviously they got an amazing result, but I think obviously that in the back of your mind, being a little conservative, probably not on day one, but particularly on day two, might have played into the weekend as well.
Yeah, we heard it on the live comms as well. They was calling big picture, and they didn't mean the race course. They meant the season, because especially when you have other boats that are damaged, you know the tech teams at full throttle. So if you have a capsize and you damage your wing, or you do something silly and you hurt your daggerboard case or whatever it is, it just wasn't worth it in that moment. That 1 point is probably not going to make a difference. In saying that, they obviously didn't win, but they came from third and snuck into second at the last moment. Yeah. So whilst they're not pushing, they're still fighting for every point.
You can't remove that killer instinct from Dylan Fletcher.